White for three. And she sinks it in. Here's Karina with the layup. Decker to Mickwitz. Mickwitz long two. Sinks it in. Decker with a mid-range deuce. Bonavita for three. Got it.
And welcome to the beautiful East Longmeadow Stadium here. I'm joined alongside Mr. Santinello. Mr. Santinello, great to be with you. I'm here with you on this gorgeous evening. We got the Spartans, which are 2-4, and the Minnechaug Falcons, which are 0-6 on the season. This is going to be a tough match for these two teams here. East Longmeadow coming off a game against Holyoke. It was a tough loss. It was 48-45. Danny White had 16 points in this one. Olivia Bonavita had 15 points right behind her. It was a tough match throughout. They fell a little bit short, but Holyoke is a good team at 4-2 on the season. I know that you've seen a couple games from the Spartans here this season. What have you seen from them in a few games that you've been here?
Well, I've seen East Longmeadow basically needing someone to step up. I think that's what they're lacking thus far in the year. They need somebody to become a leader on the floor. Right. Very good talent out there. It's just a matter of somebody stepping up and taking charge and picking players up when they're not having a good night and playing as a team and all that. It's just one person setting the way. You've seen different signs at different times. You've seen Julia Decker do it from time to time. You've seen Danny White do it from time to time. You've seen Olivia Bonavita do it from time to time. It's just nobody on a consistent basis. Exactly. And I think that's what they need to get to. That's what Coach Mauer here in his first year is striving to get to, be able to have them have some type of leadership on the floor. Right,
exactly. And not to forget, Karina Lindsay is injured with an ACL injury. She's out for the season. And also Kelly O'Shea is out for the game. We're not sure exactly how long she'll be out for. She had a concussion about a week ago. So a couple injuries here for the Spartans. So like you said, definitely several players really need to step up for the Spartans today.
Yeah, man, that's an unfortunate thing for the Lady Spartans here, as they were pretty much undermanned coming into the year as it was, lacking height up front. Karina Lindsay, obviously, there's solid point guard for them. With her going down, I believe it was the game against Central in their second or third game of the year, and now Kelly O'Shea getting hurt. I'm not sure if it was in practice or in the last game. Maybe have a concussion there and out for a period of time here. Hopefully she'll be able to come back soon, but that height up front, it definitely hurts them, not only for tonight but going forward. These are games here that they're trying to get to the postseason here, and they come in at 2-4. These are must-win games, and now you're undermanned against a team that's 0-6. Now instead of maybe getting one out against W, now it's a lot closer than anybody would have imagined. Exactly, and then we can't also forget that Danny White sat out the season all last year, and now she's stepped in this year, and she's a team-leading scorer at 64 points. And actually, Olivia Bonavita, the sophomore, is right behind her with 63 points, and Julia Decker is in the third spot in scoring on this team at 54 points. So the scoring is there for the Spartans. We'd just like to see it continue and possibly improve, especially with some injuries now out there. And also Nalani Walker hasn't
played
right,
yet. You can't forget Nalani Walker.
That's another senior on the floor who might provide some leadership for this team. Yep. But, as we mentioned, East Longmeadow still trying to find their identity, I think, at this point in the year. Still trying to find out what they are, what they're all about, and, just trying to build with each game. So hopefully tonight we'll continue to do that.
All right, well, we're going to hear the starting lineups in a bit, and we will be right back for the start of this game. All right, we are ready for the first divisional game here for the Lady Spartans on the season. They are here to face the Minnechaug Falcons. Once again, they are 0-6, and the Spartans are 2-4 in the season, and they're ready to tip off divisional play.
Rivet and Pirog, your officials here tonight.
And tip is knocked out of bounds, and the Falcons will get the ball to start off the game.
Minnechaug inbounds, East Long Meadow defends, they come out full court, man-to-man.
Gives it up onto the right side. She dribbles along the baseline, pass through to no one, it goes out of bounds, it'll be the Spartans' ball. Turnover on the first possession for the Falcons. Gabby Hoover gets it into Danny White. Gives up to Julia Decker, cross midcourt. Looks for Jamie Mikowitz down low, just over the head. And a turnover for the Spartans there. Full court man-to-man pressure by the Spartans. We get it into Anika Bruce, who loses it on the ground. And it's going to be a jump ball. It's going to be the Spartans' ball. So a couple turnovers early on. A loose ball, Spartans dive on it. And now the Spartans will have the ball back once again. It's Julia Decker. From Danny White, spot up three. No good. Nice rebound by Olivia Bonavita. Gives it to Danny White. Floater up the middle off the glass, no good. Rebound, Danny White. And she puts it in.
Good job there by Danny White, not giving up on the play. And a good rebound there by Olivia Bonavita as well.
Nice pressure by the Spartans. Picked up by Jamie Mikowitz. And kicked up to Olivia Bonavita for three. That will be good. 5-0 Spartans lead at a timeout by the Minnechaug coach Leah Fitzgerald, which is her first season coaching. She actually was a part of the 2003 Western Mass finalists, Falcons.
Yeah, she's a good coach. She was the JV coach last year and moved up the ladder here this year.
First year on the varsity level.
Yeah, does a good job with the kids, as I witnessed last year. But East Long Meadow, like what you see here early on, don't you? Full court press and very aggressive with the press as well. Coach Mauer trying to offset the size disadvantage, if you will, that they're going to have in many games, and able to come through here with a full court press, being aggressive at it. They look really good pressing early on. Now, we'll see how Minnechaug can handle it and how good of a ball handling team they are. But right now, heads up in a great start here for the Spartans.
Number 5, Kelsey Slepchuk will inbound the ball to Rachel Granger. She has the ball, he's a jumper on the wing. It's a quick bucket for Kara Bruce. It's 5-2 Spartans. There's Julia Decker, gives it to Jamie Mikowitz, wide open on the wing. A little too much. Rebound Olivia Bonavita, gets it back out to Jamie Mikowitz. And then a shot from Gabby Haywood is short, but a little fight for the ball, and it'll be another jump ball, and this time it'll go to Minnechaug.
Still a good possession there for East Long Meadow. They got two good looks at it, Mikowitz and Haywood, unable to convert on the jumpers. But
yeah, and another nice offensive rebound by Olivia Bonavita. It's their second of the game, and it's stolen by Danny White. So the Spartans pressure working early on. Couple crossover moves from Danny White. Pull-up is well off the mark, but it will stay here with East Long Meadow. Olivia Bonavita at the top of the key. Gives it down low to Jamie Mikowitz. Nice move, and gets it up and in. Nice job. And it's stolen. Jamie Mikowitz gets it up the floor to Olivia Bonavita. Attempt of a spin move by Danny White, but she lost control there. Minnechaug hurry to bring it up the floor. Gives it up on the left side. It's Anika Bruce with the ball. Back over to the right side. Tries to get it down low. She couldn't do it. She recovered her own bad pass and knocked away by Gabby Haywood, but down low. And a foul on the play. So, like you said, at least East Long Meadow playing aggressive early on, forced many turnovers already. And they're doing a nice job on offense as well. They've already put up 7 points. It's 7-2 Spartans.
Very aggressive defensively here, and you got to like that if you're Coach Maurer here on the sideline. The tenacity they've come out with so far.
Yeah.
We saw this in the Central game. We saw where they didn't quit, and they played very, very hard the whole game. And actually, it was an even though they came out on a losing end, it was a great game to watch, and they left it all on the floor. They seem to have that same fire here tonight because they came back the next night there against Long Meadow, and it couldn't have been more of the opposite. So it's good to see here tonight early on. Tenacity's there.
Gets it into Julia Decker. And Danny White brings it across midcourt where she is fouled. Gets it into Julia Decker. Dribbles off a screen to Gabby Haywood. Nice give and go. A nice drawn up play there. Gabby Haywood sets a nice screen and Julia Decker gives it to her as she rolled off the screen.
Nice play there. Gabby unable to convert on the traditional three-point play, but she will go to the line shooting 2. Spartans up 7-4 here. 5:11 left, first quarter.
First one's no good. And Ashley Horgan checking in the game for the shooter. So she'll be coming in for Gabby Haywood. It's good. It's going to be 8-4 Spartans. 5:11 to go in the first quarter. And yet here comes the man-to-man full court pressure once again. Nice D by Danielle White, who tipped it away, but now it's stolen by Minnechaug, and she overthrows her own offender, so now Spartans will get the ball back. Back and forth early on. Several turnovers by Minnechaug. Here's Danny White pushing the floor. Gets it back up to Danny White up top. Sees Olivia wide open for 3. No good.
Good look there by Olivia. Just unable to knock it down, but we'd like to have her take that shot every time down the court.
A nice pass across the lane. A nice defensive play by Jamie Miklowitz. She was able to knock it out of bounds. 4:30 to go in the first quarter. 8-4 Spartans. On the wing for 3. That is good. That's Kara Bruce for 3. It's 8-7 Spartans. Danny White downloaded Jamie Miklowitz, who almost had an and 1 there. Nice move by Jamie Miklowitz. She'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Good look there by Danny, having her head up. And we've seen a couple times here tonight, East Long Meadow beating the press with the ball not even touching the floor, which is a great sign against the press.
That's a good point.
You don't want to have the dribble in there.
She's no good on the first one.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tom Cronin on the camera here tonight.
Yep.
Nick Balboni helping along with stats here tonight. Colin Casey, his first game visiting Hellcat Productions. Matt and Domenico on the play-by-play, and also Don Mackey overwatching everything here going on tonight.
Moves the ball out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Falcons. She gets it in. Good defensive pressure by Ashley Horgan. Nice job staying with the ball. Gives it down low. It's Kara Bruce. Gives it down to, that was Madison Babula on the shot attempt, and this is overthrown. A nice job saving, actually, by Olivia Bonavita. It'll stay with the Spartans.
Yeah, East Long Meadow looking to push every advantage they can, every possibility,
Yeah.
and it's worked to this point. They're having success against the trap here of Minnechaug, so see if they can keep it going.
Good look down low.
Beautiful look.
A nice rebound by Jamie Mickowitz. He puts it off the glass and in. Spartans on top 11-7. 3:26 to go. And Julia Decker almost gets a steal, but it will be a jump ball. So the Spartans will get the ball back. There's Amanda Ferrero coming in for Jamie Mickowitz. Jamie Mickowitz, a solid first quarter. Julia Decker with it. Finds Amanda Ferrero. One more to Danny White for three. A little short.
You know, and that's a great pass there by Ashley Horgan. Now, whether or not she didn't want to take the shot, that's a different story. But that one extra pass to give somebody else a better look at it, you know, it just goes a long way in the overall team attitude.
Right.
And that's good to see.
And fighting for a loose ball, it's Amanda Ferrero that comes up with it. Gives it up to Ashley Horgan and back to Julia Decker, but she'll slow down the tempo. And she loses her own dribble. It'll be a jump ball, and this time it'll be good. The Falcons' ball. Here's Meg Lindsay checking in for the first time today. She's coming in for Julia Decker. Gets it in across half court. She kicks it. The wing for three. It's no good. Rebound, Meg Lindsay. Ashley Horgan pushing the floor.
Good job there by Ash.
And knocked away by the Falcons, but Ashley Horgan can pick it up. I wasn't sure if she knew she could pick it up or not, if it would be over and back, but so, since it was deflected by Falcons, she could pick it up past half court. Coach Maurer shouting out a play. Danny White for three. And a foul on the floor, Olivia Bonavita. So Spartans turning up the tempo to start off the game. 11-7 lead. A nice shot in the corner by Kara Bruce.
We've seen her shoot the ball here tonight.
Yeah.
Man. She's got a shot.
She does.
She can light it up.
It's 11-9 Spartans. Nice look down low. Meg Lindsay just too much over the rim. And Minnechaug will settle it down. Gets it down low to the point guard. Swinging it back around. Kara Bruce looking to pull up once again. She did not. Oh, and another foul. Going to be on Amanda Ferrero. Third team foul for the Spartans.
Under 45 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
Kara Bruce loses the handle of the ball. And it'll go back to the Spartans. Number 15, Rachel Granger checking in for number 3, Caitlin McGregor. Julia Decker in the backcourt. Gets it up to Olivia Bonavia. Swings it around to Meg Lindsay. Sees Olivia on top. Drives it, puts it up. A little too much. Nice rebound by Amanda Ferrero. Kick back out to Ashley Horgan. Spartans doing a nice job swinging the ball and really finding the open man here on offense.
Yeah, they are. They're making that extra pass. We saw that early on. They've continued to do it here throughout the first quarter.
Here's Julia Decker. Olivia Bonavita. One dribble pull-up from Julia Decker, too much. And here's the Falcons, who will get a chance for the last shot of the quarter. Gets it down low, 3 seconds to go. A floater, off the glass and in, and that's how we end the first quarter. We are tied up here, 11 apiece.
Yeah, unfortunate there, as the Spartans would have liked to hold there for the last shot, but gave Minnechaug about 10 seconds left there, and they're able to come down and knock one down in a floater here at the end of the first quarter. So 1 quarter in the books, your score. East Long Meadow 11, Minnechaug 11.
And we'll be right back after we hear a quick word from our sponsors.
Today's game is brought to you in part by The Pizza Shop, home of the legendary dough, located on Shaker Road in East Long Meadow. And also by Let's Yo, a yogurt experience. You can visit Let's Yo on North Main Street in the Stop and Shop Plaza in East Long Meadow. And sports fans, stay in touch with all of East Long Meadow High School sports by following us on Twitter using our handle @LCatSports. And if you miss any of the games on TV, you can watch the game at your leisure by visiting us on YouTube and searching LCAT 01028.
All right, just about set here for the second quarter. And Matt, East Long Meadow shooting 25% from the floor there.
Yeah.
That's not going to get it done, especially, you know, here against Minnechaug here, rivalry type game, full court press and that whole bit. Olivia Bonavita knocks one down. Good start here for the second quarter.
It's a quick two from Olivia Bonavita. Spartans are back on top, 13-11. And now Falcons pushing the floor. And it's off Olivia Bonavita, and it will stay with the Falcons.
Tell you what, Olivia Bonavita is a very, very active player.
Yes,
she is
couldn't agree
all
more.
over the place, offensively, defensively, everywhere.
Yep. She's had several offensive rebounds tonight, had some great looks, and she's also scoring the ball tonight as well. Minnechaug gets it in. Down low, and it's no good. And here's Olivia Bonavita, who gets knocked to the floor, and a timeout called by Coach Maurer. I think that was a good use of a timeout. She was caught in quite the...
tough predicament there. She was ready to travel with the ball if she turned around, but was able to see Julia, and just at the same time, Coach Maurer called the timeout.
Yeah, and also, you know, something towards Olivia Bonavita. She averages over 10 points a game, and in the last 4 games, she scored 54 points. And as a sophomore, I mean, you really couldn't ask for more. Especially, you know, as we were talking about earlier, we have a couple seniors that are injured, and now this sophomore has really stepped up to play within the past couple weeks. And I think she's here to stay.
Yeah, no doubt about it. She's off to a great start here, like you said, just a sophomore.
Yep.
And, you know, able to be basically one of the top 3 scorers on this team night in and night out. And they're going to look to her for leadership. They're going to look to her to be able to keep putting points on the board and contribute in ways that she's done, offensive rebounding, defensive, you know, steals and things of that nature. She's one of the top players. She's going to have to keep bringing it each and every night, and so far this season she has.
Olivia Bonavita takes it up. Sees Danny White on the wing. Swing past Ashley Horgan for 3. That's too much. Rebound Falcons. Pushing the floor. Gets it into the corner. Oh, and just oversees her man down low. It's a good look. The Spartans will get the ball back. Number 3, Caitlin McGregor checking back in. Oh, a tough pass there by Julia Decker. Here's Bruce. And she's going to get called for a travel.
Travel before the shot.
So turnovers have been the story tonight for the Falcons.
Yeah, they have definitely turned the ball over here tonight. They're probably shooting at a pretty high clip, actually.
Yeah. That's what's keeping them in the game, really.
Yeah, absolutely.
And an off attempt there by floater by Julia Decker. And the Falcons bring it up the floor. Sees Anika Bruce on the wing. She drills to the top of the key. And that's a three from McGregor. And fight for the ball down low. It will be a jump ball. Spartans will get the ball.
Gabby's got to get out of there and come and make herself available for a pass.
Right. And Julia Decker to the rack once again. Could not get that one to go. Here's Danny White for three. That's short. Rebound Falcons.
I'll tell you what, they're letting them play. Danny was a foul there on Danny. Julia got mauled on the other end.
Yeah.
It's just the last two trips, actually, Julia got hammered, and they're just letting them play. They're calling nothing right now.
There's a shot in the corner. That's no good. Rebound Jamie Mikowitz. It was deflected by a Falcon. But luckily, Danny White could come up with it. And gives it back up top to Danny White. Julie Decker. Over in the corner to Bonavita. Sees Mikowitz. Nice job with the ball reversals here. One more to Danny White for three. Just short. Off the hands of Mikowitz and picked up by a Falcon. A three from the Falcons. That is good, and the Falcons are on top 14-13. 5:16 to go here in the second quarter of play. Olivia Bonavita sees Danny White. Nice spin move off the glass.
Beautiful move there by Danny White.
Let's take another look at that. Nice job by Danny White. Now here on the other floor, the Falcons put it in. And they're back on top 16-15. Olivia Bonavita wants a three. A little too much. A nice hustle, though, for the ball. But she's going to get called for the foul. And Ashley Oregon checking in for Olivia Bonavita as she picked up her second personal foul there. And it's going to be a kick ball. Stay with the Falcons. So Minnechaug on top, 16-15 with 4:26 to go in the first half.
Jamie Mikowitz comes out.
Yeah, and Sophia Kapla stepped in for Jamie Mikowitz here, her first minutes of the game. Number 23, Madison Babula, is going to the line to shoot two.
A couple softball players here from Minnechaug. I recognize some of these names.
Yeah, and speaking of softball, Mr. Santinelli, you are the softball coach, and what are your predictions for the softball season coming up in the spring?
Well, I never want to get too cocky predicting anything, but we should have a good team this year.
Good team.
Should be very solid.
Yeah.
As you know, we were young last year.
Yeah, yeah.
Girls did a great job last year.
A lot of returning juniors this year. I think is that the majority of your?
Most of our team is juniors.
Yeah.
Yep. There were sophomores last year, and I believe it was 7 or 8 underclassmen started last year. So,
wow.
It was a good year. We'll see what happens this year.
So definitely look toward the Spartan softball season in the spring. And Sophia is fouled down low. She's going to shoot two. With 3:55 to go, the Spartans are down 16-15. She's off on the first one. And we're tied now at 16 apiece. Spartans with the full court pressure. They get it in. Caitlin McGregor retains possession. Swings it back to Caitlin McGregor. She wants another three. That's too much. Rebound, Danny White. Gets it up to Julia Decker. Julia Decker with possession. Danny White off a screen. Sophia loses the ball, and it'll be a backcourt violation. Tied up at 16-16 with 3:20 to go in the first half.
Ashley Horgan just got hurt out there.
Yeah, she's limping. So Falcons will rebound under the basket, yeah, and Ashley Horgan will come out as Amanda Ferrer will come in for her. Hope she's okay. They get it in. Way too much off the glass. They get the rebound. And a push underneath against the Falcons.
Good block there by Amanda Ferraro. Good job. Minnechaug, not a big team by any stretch of the imagination either, so this kind of fits right in for the Spartans here.
Julia Decker brings it over right down the lane, off the glass and in.
We've seen Julia a couple times. A little bit out of control early on.
Yeah.
That one was in control. Nice, soft release, able to get the kind roll. Comes up with a possible steal right here. Good hustle there by Julia.
Falcons retaining possession. Swings it back to Bruce, who's been a big role for the Falcons tonight, but she loses the ball, and the Spartans retain possession of the ball. Coach Maurer shouting out UConn a play. Just happens to be my favorite basketball team.
Travel.
So Spartans on top, 18-16 with 2:12 to go. Number 5, Kelsey Slepchuk checking in for number 23, Madison Babula for the Falcons. And they get it in. She dribbles over the court. And a pushing foul is going to be on Danny White. That's going to be the 6th team foul. So next Spartan foul, the Falcons will be shooting. That's only Danny White's first personal. Sees her down low. No good off the bottom of the rim. And Danny White has possession, dribbling up the court and slows it back down. And it's stolen back by Bruce. She's pushing the floor. And it's knocked out of bounds by Amanda Ferrero.
Good hustle.
Stays with the Falcons.
Staying with her. Good job. That's one thing. If the tenacity and the defense is there, that's what you hope for in a team. And they have brought it tonight on the defensive end. Holding Minnechaug here to 16 points, 18-16 with 1:47 to go here in the first half. It's a good job by the Spartans defense here tonight. Offensively, they got to work on that a little bit, but defensively, definitely doing a great job here tonight.
And a moving screen now called on the Falcons. So Spartans will take it out of bounds with 1:42 to go in the first half. Up 2. Gets it in to Ferrero. Horrigan back to Decker. Julia Decker up top. Looking to run a play, but great defensive pressure by the Falcons. Ashley Horrigan down to Meg Lindsay. Sees Jamie Mickwitz down low and one off the glass.
Beautiful, beautiful ball movement. The ball went right here in front of us to 3 passes around down low inside the Jamie Mickwitz, all within a matter of 2 or 3 seconds, never touching the floor. Good job by the
Let's
Lady
take
Spartans.
one more look at the and one by Jamie Mickwitz. Spartans now on top 20-16, and she has a chance to make it a 5-point game.
Beautiful distribution of the basketball right there. That's the way you teach it.
So now Spartans up 5 with 1:15 to go in the first half. Here's Bruce. Swings it to McGregor. No good. Rebound and a foul. It was a nice offensive rebound by Madison Babula for the Falcons. And now she'll be shooting 2. No good.
Matt, we've seen the second unit here do a lot of this damage here for the Spartans. You've seen Ashley Horrigan in the game, Amanda Ferraro, Meg Lindsay. You know, you've seen Danny White on the bench, Olivia Bonavita on the bench, and the Spartans still able to pick up the tempo here and actually increase the lead, which is a good sign.
Julia Decker slowing things down for the Spartan offense. Ashley Horrigan back to Julia Decker. Sees Jamie Mickwitz, and she's the last one to touch it. Back to the Falcons with 49 seconds to go in the first half. Danny White checking back in for Amanda Ferraro. Falcons get it into McGregor. She dribbles down the floor, kicks it in the corner. Pass and a travel. So turnovers continues to be the story tonight for the Falcons, as it seems like almost every other possession they're turning the ball over. Julia Decker finds Danny White. One more pass to Jamie Mickwitz. What a look by Danny White.
That's good ball movement again. Jamie not even putting the ball on the floor, just keeping it up high and going right up with it. It's a great job there. That's the way you coach it, and that's the way you hope your kids do it, and they're doing a great job with that tonight. And that all starts with, at a half court, the double team trying to get Julia to give up the ball or steal the ball. And Julia's too good of a passer. She'll find Danny White open, who will find Jamie White open.
So Jamie was able to make it a 6-point game as she made one of her free throws. Now 20 seconds to go for the Falcons as they look to get another bucket before the half ends. Here's McGregor driving the lane, a floater off the glass, nowhere near the basket. Rebound, Meg Lindsay kicks it out to Danny White with 10 seconds to go. Sees Jamie Mickwitz. And she loses the ball with 4 seconds to go. McGregor to Nika Bruce at the buzzer. It's good. And it's 22-18 at the half.
Yeah, big turn of events there. East Long Meadow was up 6, hoping to make it 8 or 9 there at the end of the quarter. And a turnover there as Jamie Mickwitz lost control of it around the free throw line. Minnechaug the court, able to hit the shot right at the buzzer. They cut the deficit 22-18 first half in the books.
Mr. Santino, what are your pros and cons to the first half if you were to take from the Spartans?
Well, I think East Long Meadow, like we talked about, did a great job on the defensive end throughout the whole first half. They created, I don't know the exact amount of turnovers here by the Falcons, but they will do a great job defensively. Their traps worked. They came out. They were very, very aggressive from the opening tip right through to the buzzer. So defensively, no problems. You held Minnechaug to 18 points. If you could do that for another half, you're probably going to win the game. However, on the offensive end, need to minimize the turnovers. They went a little quick at times, and I think they have every advantage at every position on the floor over Minnechaug. So I think it's something they just need to settle down in the half court, get good pass distribution, and find the open player that they've done. They've made the extra pass at times, haven't shot in the ball at a great percentage, in the first half. But, again, a couple players were in foul trouble there early on, and Coach Mauer decided to sit them and make sure nothing happens, and get further foul trouble. But, overall, I think just the second half, concentrate on the offensive end. They'll be fine to walk out of here tonight with a W.
All right, couldn't agree more. Now I have a trivia question now for everyone at home, and you, Mr. Santinello. James Naismith invented basketball in 1892. How many rules did the first basketball game have? 20, 13, 10, or 16? We will reveal right after the half, but as of now, it is 22-18 Spartans at the half, and we'll be right back after this break.
Today's game is brought to you in part by The Pizza Shop, home of the legendary dough, located on Shaker Road in East Longmeadow. And also by Let's Yo, a yogurt experience. You can visit Let's Yo on North Main Street in the Stop and Shop Plaza in East Longmeadow. And sports fans, stay in touch with all of East Longmeadow High School sports by following us on Twitter using our handle @LCatSports. And if you miss any of the games on TV, you can watch the game at your leisure by visiting us on YouTube and searching LCAT 01028.
All right, we are back here for this Falcons Lady Spartans matchup where the Spartans are on top 22-18 at the half. Again, I'm joined by Tony Santinello, our cameraman up there, Mr. Tom Cronin, our producer, Mr. Mackey, the whole crew with us tonight. Olivia Bonavita into Julia Decker, and we are underway in the second half. Julia Decker, and she's called for a travel step just before she put the ball on the ground.
Also like to give a shout out tonight to Lori Banana, one of the best women's basketball players ever here at East Longmeadow High School. She's been supporting the Lady Spartans here all year long, and it's always great to see her smiling face. Maybe we'll get her on for an interview one of these times here, Matt.
Sounds good. Definitely a legend here at the high school. Here's Danny White across midcourt in the corner to Gabby Haywood. Spartan swinging the ball around the arc. In the corner to Mikowitz. That jumper, no good off the back of the rim. Rebound, Danny White. Gets it to Olivia Bonavita. And one. She gets it to go. Nice job by Olivia Bonavita.
Nice job there by Danny White. Weak side rebound off the Mikowitz miss. Able to find the open Olivia Bonavita, knocks it down for two. She'll go to the line and complete the three-point play.
Chance to put the Spartans up 7. She can't do that. Rebound Falcons. Nice look down low. And the foul for Kara Bruce. She's been producing tonight for the Falcons.
That foul is on Gabby Hayward, but that was really Kara Bruce, who was defended there by Olivia Bonavita, and she lost her off a couple of beautiful screens there set by the Falcon offense, as Olivia was running around crazy there trying to catch her, and unable to do so. She had to run through several picks, so good job there by Minnechaug's offense.
So that's a 3-point game, and the Spartans turn the ball over as Olivia Bonavita is called for a travel.
And those are the unforced turnovers right there, that there's no pressure on you when you catch the ball.
Right.
Those you cannot have. There's enough turnovers you're going to have throughout the course of the game, but those you need to cut out for sure. Good block there by Jamie Mikowitz.
Yeah. Excellent block by Jamie Mikowitz. Danny White having trouble maintaining possession, knocked away, and back to the Falcons.
Play right here in front of us. Thought we might have seen a foul there, so there was a punch on Mark Pierrot. Very confident. Said no.
Julia Decker down the lane. Nice look to Gabby Haywood down low for the deuce. Nice Pressure by East Long Meadow. Falcons take it across midcourt. Nice pressure by Julia Decker on McGregor. Swings it. Falcons swinging it around the perimeter. McGregor for three. No good. And picked up by Olivia Bonavita. On the way to Danny White, and yet another turnover. That's a third, you know, like you said. Forced turnover.
Unforced.
Unforced turnover of this half.
Yeah, those are the ones you got to eliminate those.
Yeah, I mean, especially when you play stronger teams. I mean, not saying Minnechaug is, but, you know, when you do play stronger teams, those are the type of turnovers you absolutely can't have, or else you will pay the price.
Exactly.
In the corner, to Amanda Ferrero. That's way too much. Rebound, Olivia Bonavita. Oh, nice attempt by Olivia Bonavita to put it in there. And knocked out of bounds. It stays with the Spartans.
You know, there are some fouls here that are not being called, and that definitely impacts you on the offensive end. That's going to keep the score very low as players able to play defense with their hands and not their feet. But, you know, like you said, Matt, you touched upon the unforced turnovers there. You gotta eliminate those.
Olivia Bonavita able to get up to Julia Decker. But a foul will be there on number 3, Caitlin McGregor. Gets it in the corner to Olivia Bonavita. Swing to Danny White. She wants a three. No good. The Falcons pushing down the floor. Here's Bruce. And back to, oh, it was just missed by number 5, Kelsey Slepchuk. And a timeout call by Dan Maurer. So another missed three by the Spartans. They're shooting now 11% from three-point range.
Matt, we talked about it. I don't know. I don't get it. I mean, you have Danny White and Olivia Bonavita, who probably, my guess is probably 2 of the best three-point shooters in Western Massachusetts.
Yeah.
And as you mentioned, 1 for 9 from beyond the arc. It just,
I think the past couple threes have been more forced shots, really haven't been wide open, and now they're 1 for 9 from behind the arc. And from the field, they're shooting 36%. So,
shooting up from early on in the game when it was 20%, but still 36% is not going to get it done against your top or better echelon teams.
Yeah.
And Minnechaug certainly not there at that point.
Exactly.
As we talked about, they're letting them play down low, and you know, could be calling some fouls here that are not being called. That's hurting the percentage a little bit. It's creating more turnovers and allowing more fouls and deflections and things like that. So the percentage isn't going to be quite as high, but still has to be higher than 36% and higher than 11% beyond the arc. They're also shooting just 55% from the charity stripe. That number's got to be higher as well.
Exactly. Spartans up 5 here, 26-21, 4:31 to go in the third quarter of play. Julia Decker gets the ball across to Danny White. Olivia Bonavita looking, gets it to Danny White, a floater. Forced shot by Danny White, and now Julia Decker comes up with it. Swings it back to Olivia Bonavita, finds Gabby Haywood down low. Back to Olivia Bonavita for 3. Air ball. And Olivia Bonavita's fouled as she gets yet another opportunity to go to the charity stripe.
Beautiful, beautiful ball movement there by the Spartans. And Julia Decker able to recover the air ball from Bonavita, and then finds Bonavita cutting back to the hoop, able to get fouled there and go to the line, draw 2 shots.
She gets one of them. She can't get the second. Spartans on top 6. Here's Kara Bruce. Gets it down low, kicks it back out. Kara Bruce with it on Olivia Bonavita. Nice job by the Falcons swinging the ball, but tipped away by Danny White, and it apparently was off a Falcon player. Spartans will get it back. Here's Danny White. Kicks it to Olivia Bonavita. A three. And finally, Spartans will get another three.
Beautiful job there. Danny White beating the press there. Able to distribute the ball over to wide open number 20, Olivia Bonavita. Knock it down to three.
Timeout call by the Falcons coach, Leah Fitzgerald. And the Spartans are on top 30-21 with 3:26 to go in the third quarter. So Spartan offense, shooting starting to come back to them. Things are starting to flow better for the offense now as we head into the third quarter and the second half of this game.
Yeah, the nice thing there is beating the press on the out-of-bounds play, and Julia Decker and Danny White, two of the better ball handlers, not only on the team, but probably in Western Mass. And, you know, if you're going to trap them, they're going to get the ball to a wide-open Bonavita. East Long Meadow has to like their chances with that every time down the court.
All right, I think it's time to reveal our trivia answer. And I will repeat the question.
Let me hear this. I'm dying to hear this answer.
I will repeat the question one more time. James Naismith invented basketball in 1892. How many rules did the first basketball game have?
I'm going to go with your, I believe it was 13.
You did say 13, and that is the correct answer.
That is correct?
Yes.
Tom Cronin, how do you like that?
Yep, he said 10 up there. So.
How do you like that? James Naismith.
The answer is 13 original rules.
I wonder what they were.
Probably basic, like dribble, you can't run without the ball.
Yeah.
Basic out of bounds. It's pretty neat, though.
No fouling, probably.
The evolution of the game over the.
It's a good trivia question.
Over 100 years. Well, Spartans have possession. And nice move. Jamie Hickwitz could not get that one to go. I mean, that's a layup.
Beautiful job there, working the ball around. Jamie found herself almost too easy there. I think she was a little shocked. She had it wide open.
There's Kara Bruce. Nice move. Kicks it back out.
It's a travel.
Pump fake. And that's off the glass for Rachel Granger. And the Falcons cut it to a 7-point game. Julia Decker dribbles over half court, gets to Danny White. Olivia Bonavita wants another three. That's well off the mark. Rebound by the Falcons. Falcons get it in. Looks down low. Nice move off the glass and one. That's Erin Baker. We'll get a chance for a traditional three-point play here.
Erin's a strong player. Plays for the softball team also.
Really?
They saved her as a pinch hitter this year. They never had her bat until they absolutely had to. Brought her up against us in a bases-loaded situation. We had nowhere to put her, and she had a three-run double. Very good hitter.
Shield.
30-26 here, 2:07 left in the third quarter. A 9-point lead dropping down to 4 now.
Julia Decker gets it across to Jamie Mikowitz. Swings it to Danny White, excuse me. Here's Ashley Horgan. Nice ball movement by the Spartans. Good look down low to Meg Lindsay.
That is excellent passing right there by the Lady Spartans. Jamie Mikowitz with a beautiful pass there as she wrapped around. Found Lindsay down low. Meg unable to convert, but she was fouled there. And beautiful job. Very unselfish by the Lady Spartans.
Meg can't hit the first free throw. Olivia Bonavita checking in for Danny White. Four-point lead for the Spartans as the Falcons look to inch a little bit closer here in the third quarter. Kicks it out. looking to make a move. Here's McGregor. Kicks it in the corner. A shot. But she's called for a travel before she hit that. Spartan's catching a break here, as that would have made it a 2-point game. Ashley Horgan gets it back to Julia Decker, almost stolen by McGregor there. Minnechaug really turning the pressure up defensively here. In the third quarter, here's off the back of the rim, no good. And a foul against Ashley Horgan. As they were both chasing after the loose ball. McGregor dribbles it up and loses it out of bounds, but it will stay with the Falcons. 1:04 to go in the third. It is 30-26 Spartans. Oh, Ashley Horgan trying to save to give it back to a Falcon. Shots over. Rebound, Jamie Mikowitz. Ashley Horgan gets it up to Olivia Bonavita. Sees Danny White. Tries to dribble through traffic. She brings it back out with 40 seconds to go. And Coach Mauer wants a timeout. So 36 seconds to go. Spartans are on top by just 4, as a couple minutes ago was a 9-point lead. Falcons were able to chip it down to a 4-point game. And 36 seconds to go in the third.
East Long Meadow, as we said, I forget what the score was exactly at halftime. Was it 22 to 18 or 20 to 18?
Yeah, it was like 22-18.
Or 18-16, 20 to 18, something like that. So they've scored just 10 points here, 8 points here in the third quarter. Yeah. The turnovers have been a little bit better. They've been able to pass the ball and work the ball down low a little bit better. Yeah. But the key part to this whole game for them is the 2-6 on the board that they've allowed here late in the third quarter. I mean, if your defense can come with that tenacity and firepower every single night, when you're down offensively, these are the games you can win, as opposed to being blown out of the gym because your defense showed up and played a good ball game. So they got to keep that going here. This is going to be a nail biter right down to the end here. Every time they seem to get a little bit of breathing room, Chaw comes right back.
They come marching back. So the Spartans, they're shooting 17% from the three-point line. And from the field, they're shooting 30%. So shooting has definitely not been positive to take out of this from the Spartans. And yet another offensive turnover. And the Falcons will get it back. Overthrown, but Falcons are able to come up with it. And a foul called on Danny White.
That's a good call.
Yeah, it was.
Good hustle by Danny, but it was a foul.
Only 3 team fouls, though, for the Spartans in this half. McGregor gets it over half court. Here's Bruce. Gives it in the corner to the other Bruce for 3. No good. Jamie with the ball. And an excellent hustle by Anika Bruce. And she'll take the shot herself. It'll be a 2-point game. And that will end. Oh, another steal. She didn't get that shot off. It wouldn't have counted anyways. But it's now 30-28.
Very, very careless by the Lady Spartans there to end the quarter. They're up 30-21 here and just kind of letting Minnechaug back in the ball game here. Very careless. And that's not going to get it done. So they'll have to come out here and take charge early fourth quarter.
That was an excellent hustle by Anika Bruce, who made the steal. She gave the ball back to another player, and she got the ball right back, and she was able to put up a shot. And now it's a 2-point game.
Yep. Timeout on the floor, 30-28, East Long Meadow after 3. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back after this break. Lays it up and in. Danny White, quick 5 points for the Spartans.
Danny White just controlling the tempo right now. A quick 3 and a stolen ball, and she laid it up and in, and now it's a 7-point game just like that.
That's what she has to do, and that shot was absolutely perfect for as far as a release and her getting her feet off the floor. She jumped, she got her legs into it, and got a full extension, and you could tell as soon as she released that ball was down.
7:27 to go in the fourth. Spartans on top, 35. Falcons, 28. Coach Maurer definitely liking the tempo set here by the Spartans in the fourth quarter. Spartans put up 5 points in the past 33 seconds, so definitely up-tempo pace from the past couple of quarters. And the Falcons will inbound it now. And they get it in. McGregor quickly brings the ball over midcourt. Looking for an open man. Tries to dribble by Mikowitz. And tries to make a move. Lose the ball. Picked back up by the Falcons. And it's a shot clock violation. Excellent defensive play by the Spartans.
Good job there by Julia Decker. Will knock the ball out of the offensive player's hand from Minnechaug, and ball knocked away. And Minnechaug lost track of where the shot clock was at, and the ball expired with the ball in their hands. There's a deep pass.
Yeah, it's overthrown.
That was like Tom Brady going deep right there.
Yeah.
Daily White right over the top.
I think you need more of like a Ben Roethlisberger throw to complete that.
Maybe the Colin Kaepernick line drive throw.
Either that or you need Antonio Brown on the other end to receive that.
Going deep, yeah.
So the Falcons have the ball in the backcourt. It's knocked away by Olivia Bonavita, and she falls on top of it, but it will be a jump ball. And back to the Spartans, the ball goes.
Great hustle by Liv there. And it's those little things that they just mean so much. You know, it's not going to show up in the points column. It's not going to show up in the rebounds column. It's those little things that win you ball games, and players like Olivia Bonavita contribute to those.
Nice look there. Gets it to Danny White. Danny White down low. Good ball movement to Jamie Mikowitz, who puts it up. Looked like she got fouled. But it will stay with the Spartans. Danny White with it on the wing. Bonavita makes the move towards the basket. And she'll go to the line to shoot two. Chance to get this one back to 9. Sophia Capua checking in for Gabby Haywood.
And she's down 2 there.
Yep, she makes it a 9-point game. Good pressure by the Spartans. And sees another Falcon down the floor. Lost and back up top. That's no good. Rebound by Bruce. She couldn't get that one to go. It goes back down the other way.
You saw Meadow up to 50% now from the charity stripe.
They're like definitely not where they want to be, but they're certainly in a good position here regardless. Bruce gets it in. She almost made it on her own basket there. And Olivia Bonavita gets it in.
Good job there. Danny White creating havoc in the backcourt all by herself as she makes a beautiful pass to Olivia Bonavita, then comes up with another steal. Danny White has asserted herself in the fourth quarter here for the Lady Spartans. They go up 11 with 5:37 remaining.
Spartans are up 9 with 5:37 to go.
11, Matt.
You know what?
That's all right. Math class isn't for a while. Don't worry.
Yeah, it is 11.
And I only say that because I just said that. But that's okay. That's all right. That's what happens when these low-scoring games that are just a lot of turnovers and stuff. It's tough to stay focused. So we got NFL playoffs coming up this weekend.
Yeah.
Who you like in the playoffs?
You know,
You're a Pats fan, right?
No.
Oh, you're not?
I'm a Steelers fan.
Ouch.
That's why I made that Ben Roethlisberger, Antonio Brown
Okay.
reference earlier on. But you know, I think I'm leaning towards the AFC this time. I think an AFC team is going to win the championship.
Do you like the Pats or Indy this week?
I like either the Chargers or the Colts. A Cinderella team.
To get there. Wow. To get to the Super Bowl.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Talk about the momentum
Can't
that
say
the
I've
Chargers
heard that
have.
before this year. Another great extension, Danny White. That's the way she's capable of shooting the ball and taking over a ball game. And I'll tell you what, we're starting to see it right here. Danny White, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, has in this quarter 8 points with 2 threes and a steal for 2, as well as 3 steals and 2 assists, and those are all within. There's another one for 2. Danny White taking over here.
Doing it all. Spartans on top, 16. Falcons pushing the floor, and it's swatted away. Sophia Capwell with the block. Everything going the Spartans' way right now, but Sophia turns this one over. She pulls up from the way. That was McGregor, no good. Lost by Julie Decker, falls on it. And a timeout called by Coach Maurer. So now the Spartans with clear momentum and Danny White just taking over.
Danny White has been huge in this quarter as they go up 4:44 remaining here. Spartans up 44-28. Matt, this game was, what was it, 30? At the end of this quarter, at the end of the third quarter was 32-28, I believe?
It's 30-28, yeah.
30-28?
Yeah.
Wow. Danny White has absolutely taken over the senior leadership. We talked about it before the game, and it could be something as little as that turns her season around and gets her off to the player she's capable of being.
Absolutely.
I mean, let's face it, she's one of the best female athletes in Western Mass. I don't care who you put in the argument. She is flat out probably the best. All right? Now, to play the way she's played this year and having struggled the way she has is obviously not Danny White that we know, the one that before that injury.
Exactly.
You know, now coming back from that injury, it's something as little as this that she's doing here tonight that could take her and propel her and get her back to her game that she's capable of playing.
No doubt.
And the Spartans will need that as well.
Julie Decker tries to get it in. She does. And she'll take it up the floor herself. Sees back Lindsay down low. Nice look by Julia Decker. It's an 18-point game. Spartans pulling away here in the fourth. And it's overthrown by the Falcons. .4:26 to go. Spartans on top, 46-28. Bruce tried to sell a charge there. Ref wasn't buying it. Meg Lindsay down low, no good. Throws it off the rim. Sophia Capwa. Gonna get that one to go, and Falcons down the other side. Down low, off the glass, no good. Rebound, Danny White, and she wants to slow things down. Under 4 minutes to go now. Spartan's on top 46-28. Danny White throws that one away. McGregor gets that one, it's blocked. Another block from Sophia Capua. That's her second block of the night. Danny White for three. That's well short. Rebound, Meg Lindsay puts it up, no good. And the Falcons recover.
Got to make those.
Yeah.
Those are the ones you wake up in the middle of the night. How did I miss that?
McGregor. Back out on top. Bruce swings it. No good. Well short. And number 23, Madison Babula, will go up to shoot two. So a bunch of subs in for the Spartans. No good. Spartans on top 17 here with 3 minutes to go in the fourth. Ashley Horgan loses it in her fingertips. Back to the Falcons. Spartans will with the man, still with the man-to-man pressure. And Danny White almost with another steal. Nice hustle. McGregor takes it right down the lane. She couldn't finish there. That's a three, and it's a foul from Danny White. She reached over her back from behind trying to block, but she'll get called for a foul, and now Anika Bruce will go to the line to shoot three.
Matt, our pizza shop offensive player of the game tonight, I think you'll agree, Danny White, absolutely sensational here in the fourth quarter, getting the Spartans off to a quick lead here, opening things up in the fourth, and just did an all-around great job asserting herself in the fourth quarter here tonight. So Danny White, our pizza shop offensive player of the game. On the defensive side, our Lecchio defensive player of the game. You saw her all over the floor tonight, diving for balls. Yep. Offense was there a little bit, hit some shots, which she's usually known for her offense. But outstanding defense tonight for Olivia Bonavita. Can't say enough about her hard work on the defensive end, fighting through screens all night, and did a great job. She's our Lecchio defensive player of the game.
Diving for loose balls. Yeah, she never gave up tonight. Played 100% throughout. Excellent defensive show from Olivia Bonavita, and again, one more time, our Pizza Shop offensive player of the game is Jenny White. Kaylee Duchesneau stepping in for the first time. She's actually a JV player that got called up today due to several Spartan injuries, and she gets pushed.
Kaylee's a junior?
She's a sophomore. So she's a new addition.
Is she a softball player?
I think she is.
She didn't play last year, but I wonder if, I thought I remember her name. Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know. Spartans try to get it in once again. Get it into Kaylee Duchesneau. She loses the ball. It's knocked out of bounds by the Falcons, and Spartans will inbound it once again. It's Julia Decker. Olivia Bonavides hacked from behind.
I love when people yell at the refs about 10-second call in the backcourt when there is no 10-second violation.
Exactly. In girls basketball, there is no 10-second. They can spend the whole shot clock in the backcourt.
That's correct.
And Olivia Bonavides knocks down the front end of the 1-and-1.
Liv's had a good night tonight at free throw line, too. I believe she's, I want to say 5 for 7. 5 for 8. 5 for 8. Good job. 5 for 7. It's our statistician, Nick Balboni, letting us know here what's going on.
Down the middle of the lane, no good. Nice rebound. Still no good. Nothing going the Falcons' way right now, but Kaylee Duchesneau stepping out of bounds. Falcons ball. Spartans are on top. 48-29, a 19-point lead for the Spartans. 1:57 to go. It took them a while, but eventually, as we got towards the end of the third quarter, as we head into the fourth, they started to pull away. And it is certainly becoming a convincing win for the Spartans. Sophia Capel comes up with a steal. And Ashley Horgan.
Travel.
It's called for a travel. Three from the Falcons, no good. Rebound, Meg Lindsay gets it out to Ashley Horgan. Minute 30 to go, pushing the floor. Sophia Capel falling hard to the floor. She gets right back up.
Good job there by Kaylee Duchesneau.
And Ashley Horgan
job there.
is hacked pretty hard. And she's going to shoot 1-and-1. Ashley Horgan hits the front end of the 1-and-1. It's now a 20-point Spartan lead. Bruce gets by, puts this one up and in. Just a minute to go now. Spartans get it into Ashley Horgan. Sees Kaylee Duchesneau. She gets across midcourt. Dribbles. Nice look to Amanda Ferrer down low. She could not get that to go with the left hand. And that's going to be a foul against East Long Meadow.
Good job there by Kaylee Duchesneau.
Yep.
Getting by the pressure, and able to find a wide open Ferrero. Kind of rushed it a little bit, unable to convert, but a good job by Duchesneau there.
She can't hit it. And Ashley Horgan brings the ball up the court. Kaylee on the way. Tries to dribble around, gives it back up to Ashley Horgan. Kaylee back up top. Swinging the ball down to Meg Lindsay, who loses the ball. Picked up by McGregor with 20 seconds to go. She wants a three, no good. Rebound, Meg Lindsay, and that's going to do it. Oh, well, it's stolen. Falcons really wanting a last score here. 6.6 seconds to go.
Matt, our LCAT play of the game. We're going to go back to the start of the fourth quarter. Danny White knocking down a three and then stealing the inbounds pass. Here it is. Matt, a beautiful job there by Danny.
Yeah.
Basically giving the Spartans a 4-point lead up to a 9-point lead after those quick possessions there. And she just basically elevated the Spartans here in the fourth quarter off to a quick start and took over from there. So a great job by Danny White. Gets our LCAT play of the game.
So the Spartans' record improves to 3-4, and they will remain in third place in the Valley Wheel. As they shoot a 3 at the buzzer, they will hit it. So the final score will be 49-34. What an outstanding though performance for the Spartans tonight. Minnechaug falls to 0-7. You know, shooting, as we said earlier, shooting was not completely there for the Spartans, but certainly the defensive pressure was.
Yeah, they did a great job. Outstanding defense all night long. With the whole Minnechaug to 34 points. Great job defensively. The intensity was there all night. That's what you look for. And bring that night in and night out. It'll be a successful season right here for East Long Meadow.
Absolutely. So once again, the Spartans' record improves to 3-4. I'm Matt Domenico, joined alongside Mr. Tony Santinello, our cameraman Tom Cronin up there, our producer Mr. Don Mackey. We
Nick
thank
Balboni,
you.
our statistician.
That's right.
Let's not forget Colin Casey up top.
Thank you everyone for making this broadcast happen. From East Long Meadow Gymnasium, once again, good night everybody.
Via Bonavita here, the super sophomore sensation for the Lady Spartans here, and a great job tonight, Olivia. You did an excellent job here, especially on the defensive end, which we pointed out during our broadcast. You won our Let's Yo Defensive Player of the Game tonight. Your body all over the floor tonight, diving for loose balls, hit a couple open threes, but a big win here for the Lady Spartans to get by Minnechaug.
Yeah, definitely. It was our first league game. It's good we got the first win of the league. We have South Hadley tomorrow, so to play the way we do, we'll be good.
And we talked about it in the broadcast. If the offense isn't there for some of you at different nights, that's okay. But the defensive intensity you guys played with tonight was outstanding. And if you could bring that each and every night, you're going to be in every ball game.
Yeah, definitely. If we play like we did defense today, we'll be good.
And we mentioned also throughout the broadcast about many different injuries. Very unfortunate for you guys this year, losing Karina Lindsay, also Kelly O'Shea out tonight. You guys shortening the bench here, picking up a couple players from JV, but everybody stepped up here and did their job. Yeah,
everybody did. We had off the bench was good. We needed that.
All right, a big win here for the Lady Spartans. They'll move on to face, who's it tomorrow?
South Hadley.
South Hadley tomorrow night right here at East Long Meadow High School. Until then, take care, everyone.